Here we go. What's up, everybody? Matikeo playing Scarlet Hollow. I don't know if anybody has played this yet or seen it. It looks pretty effing interesting. Let's get right into it. Like, I'm digging the whole sound and the vibe of this right now. Let's get right into this. Your name is Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, my caps are on. My caps locked are on. B-U-B-B-L-E-S. Bubbles. Sure. You live in the city of... Where do I live? That is an interesting question. I'm gonna live in the city of... Salem. Select pronouns. I am he, him. Confirm. Select 2 traits. Ooh, this is interesting. I am quite mystical. Mystical? Powerful build, strong athletic. I'm very strong, but I'm not like a super strong mountainy guy. Observant, because of object vibes. I think so. Hot, charming people want to either be with you or with you. Subscribers, you want to be with me. I am very hot like a pepper. Spicy. Spicy. Alright, so talk to animals. You talk to animals. Talk to you, book smart. Keen eye. I'll do mystical and keen eye. Let's see what that does. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now here you are, awake, again, and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Stranger. So anyways, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. You've been sitting next to... He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie to you, when you're on a bus ride. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Pushing joggers into the harbor? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, and not just playing. So she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend, and after that, we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real, and jeez. You ever get so mad you just want to kill someone? I kind of feel that way right now. True, I don't really necessarily want to talk to this guy anymore, but I feel that way yeah, all the time. I'll do that one. I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I don't like horrible people waking me up to tell me about their horrible thoughts. What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Oh, you are so full of yourself. Anyways, you'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Ha! I honestly could have killed that woman. My God. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now. So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But good plan, man. Wow. But I don't even know if I'm, like, into that stuff. Really? So I might just wind up on the bus to New York, or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Oh my God. Keen-eyed. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her, but now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her? Think about whether that love is strong enough that you... Oh, he's even looking at his phone. What a jerk. Strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, or her life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh, yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where did you say you were headed? I didn't. Ha, no need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Hollow, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I don't know. So I'd know. Oh my God! Alright, sandal. Alright, at least he's wearing sandals. Nobody was barefoot. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Hollow. You see, and there's always a job listing or two on the board around there. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. You should. Ha ha! Hope they didn't die! Creepy weirdo. Looks back at his phone. For once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. I probably won't because you talk a wicked lot. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled. Oh, boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. This is the thing, boiled peanuts. When I came back from Florida, traveling back up north, there were signs like through Virginia and other spots where they would make boiled peanuts. And I was like, what the hell's boiled peanuts? Is it peanut butter? I don't know. We never stopped to figure it out. So I'm very curious if anybody knows what boiled peanuts is all. Sorry if that was a Freudian slip. If anybody knows what boiled peanuts is about, Please let me know in the comments below. Take the peanuts. You take the peanuts. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Hey, stranger. Ooh, I don't trust that guy at all. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Nice. This is cool. I'm digging this vibe on this whole thing. This is neat. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads, bus station. But calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. It took too long reading and the bus actually stopped. That's funny. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Cool. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds, and he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh, hey, question mark face. Hey, Bubbles. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos of her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha. That was a wrong voice for Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I'm gonna give her the boiled peanuts. Do you want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. You hold out a dripping bag, offering it to your cousin. What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to the old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. I tried to give you peanuts. That was awesome, man. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy oh, she has RBF right here. RBF, resting bitch face. That this is happening. As she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationship and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okie dokie, I will. Well, I guess I'm going to explore. How are you holding up? How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You're alright? You seem tense. You know, you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. Let's see. Let's go. Have we ever actually met? Have we ever actually met before? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep. You have your mom to thank for that, or had I guess? I can sense a deep scar in our bloodline. A gaping maw intent on consuming itself to oblivion. I only hope we can mend it during our time together here. Great. Good for you. Tabitha is straight ahead, expression tense and icy. Dead Moms Club. So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Let's see if we need any help planning. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig the hole. Tabitha is straight ahead. Expression tense and icy. I don't want to say I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. I really don't. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up to the steep mountain road. Alright, I didn't want to say that because that's weird. Hey, there's a title screen. And here it is. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Look at this house. I love this artwork. This is cool. And this looks pretty terrible, terrifying. But man, this looks the ambiance of this is really, really cool. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin as you stare at its perched on the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Well, maybe so. As soon as you enter, you're hit with the blast of dusty air. Ah, dusty air in my face. I don't love it at all. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. This is crazy. Hello, Tabitha. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I'm gonna lie. It's beautiful. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of the region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. Okay. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over the holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Delicious. I love peanut butter jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, you jerk. I want mac and cheese and ice cream. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild. So I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. I'm sorry, someone cleans this place? Why do you ask? Not up to your sparkling city standards? Out here in the country, we know how to put up with little dirt and grime. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town where you can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store? How folksy. Is that? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping need. General store just describes what it is. I love PB&J. I'm gonna say that. Awesome. I love PB&J. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be. Oh my god! Look at that terrible smile. You can try a little bit, Tabitha. You can just try just a tiny, tiny bit. Please. Do me a favor. Try a tiny bit. I didn't, but good for you. What if I want ice cream? Let's do that. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Hey, oh, this looks like my cat Milo. Milo, hey baby, hey my baby, baby Milo, hey baby. Okay, anyways. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frau. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Alright, I'll leave the cat be. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom, not so much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. I gotta poop. It is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Ooh, gross. Alright, let's examine this bathroom real quick. Got some toilet paper, which is good. We got some old toilet paper rolls, which is yuck. Shower curtain's disgusting. It's a gravity-fed toilet. And a bunch of toothbrushes and stuff, okay? Who exactly uses the bathroom? Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Alright, wait, are you sure the toilet works? Are you sure the toilet works? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. Why are you in here with me? You sigh in resignation. Okay. That's the spirit. I don't like, I'm not gonna lie. Let's lift the toilet seat. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Well, if they're gone, I could use the bathroom, right? Toilet's a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs to be doing a You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up is the guest bedroom. Last stop on our tour, follow me. My god, that bathroom was disgusting. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. Wonderful. Looks better than the toilet though, not gonna lie to you. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Jenny wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What's next with the boxes? What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Let's what kind of family stuff? Well, what kind of family stuff? Unimportant family stuff. Okay. What a great room. This is way nicer than what I'm used to. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom, or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. I'm going to guess I get settled. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. I'm gonna ask, why would they explore and keen eye? I'll do that one. I don't know what happened when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh, now that it's just us? Okay, I'm sorry. I've been testy since you've gotten here. You've been fine. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. Oh, what kind of work? What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Oh, I want to come watch. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own a coal mine. What? Oh, I see. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Pound girl boss! Damn, I can't believe you're in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about pound girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Bubbles. Any other inane questions before I leave? Are you sure you can't take the day off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town. No, someone must have responsibilities. I want to chill. Are you sure you don't want to just stay a little bit longer and chill with your last remaining cuz? Especially considering the reason I'm here, it might make you feel better. Oh yeah, of course, because neglecting my responsibilities to chill with my cuz would definitely make me less stressed. What am I supposed to do when you're gone? Yeah. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around the town or something until you get tired? There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. That smile! Look at that smile. I won't keep you, yeah. Alright. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when we get back. We'll see, there's a lot that needs to get done this week. Cousin leaves, my god, you are left in a hurry. That's crazy. And now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. And now it's just you. Alright, so what are we gonna do? So I'm gonna go straight for the forbidden wing of the estate. Might as well head to town. I've been traveling, so maybe a PBJ is good. Let's go get a PBJ. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PBJ sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of your day. Head to the kitchen. Perfect. There's the tuxedo kitty. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of this place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plates, and a knife. Let's search the pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh my, that's a lot of mac and cheese. But we do have bread and peanut butter. Look closer. At Home Gourmet. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to the bookmarked page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Alright, so let's examine the mac and cheese. You pick up a box down with the mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. It says Kraft! Kraft mac... Who hadn't heard of Kraft mac and cheese? You pick the box, let's see, we're gonna... No, I'm not gonna put a dead mouse on the... Wait, empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse? No, why would I do that? That's so mean. Put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. Cool. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Let's take bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and PBJ itself. Let's take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Delicious. All you need now is some jelly, a plate, and a knife. Let's close the pantry. Close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's go to the fridge and get the jelly. As you approach the fridge, your eye catches a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. That's disgusting. Let's examine the old takeout. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container disgusting. It looks so gross. Get out. Go. Go. The substance doesn't just smell bad. It smells ancient. Put it back. Why would you eat it? Your body reacts before you can even register what you're doing, compelled by the deep primal disgust. Shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it below. Alright, so let's, that was the thing. Let's check the mayonnaise. You know you probably shouldn't. True. But part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. Pick up the jar, it's label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. Oh my god, that's disgusting. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Best to put it back. Oh my word. Take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. This was either a purchase specifically for you, or jelly is one of those few things in the kitchen Tabitha actually uses. The only thing you need now are a plate, a knife. You better close the fridge and keep looking. I'm not going to grab the ice cream because... Let's grab it. Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this. You think of yourself as you reach for the pint of banana chocolate chunk. Put it back. Let's put it back. You stare longingly at the pint of ice cream for a few minutes before your self-restraint kicks in, and you put it back where you found it. Tabitha already seems to not like you, and it's probably best to not to fan the flames of her hatred. This is so true. Let's close the fridge. Let's make that PBJ. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. We did the fridge, pantry. Let's search the cabinets for plate and knife. The cabinets must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, they're utensils. That is weird that she would keep them in a cabinet. Not gonna lie to you. Let's examine the shot glass. It reads, "I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out theme shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. That is so true. Bonk. Let's examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only for a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Alright, let's grab a plate and butter knife. You grab a plate and butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PBJ. Time to get to work. Why would I grab a bowl? You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moss splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change it to something clean before you leave the house. I could have gotten away with not doing that, but I wanted to see what that bowl was all about. Interesting. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. I know she told me not to touch the cat, but I have to. I feel like I have to touch the cat. Because the cat is sitting there like, welcome me for pets. And you look, let's approach Frofro. Cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly Frofro's spot on the counter. Let's back away. You back away. Okay, let's make a PBJ. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. Ah, that looks delicious. Delicious. All of that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Alright, that was pretty cool. That's, I don't know how to, if I can save this or if it will save where I am. But I think this is a good spot. We ate the PBJ. We know the cat hates us. We know Tabitha doesn't necessarily like us. Not too sure why I'm here. I know there's a funeral, but it should be pretty awesome. So let's see. I'm just going to save it here and call it what it is. And say thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, make sure you like, subscribe, do all this cool stuff that you're supposed to do. And remember, when you're out in the world, don't visit houses like this, especially long-lost cousins that have never met you before. That's a solid piece of advice. The other thing I want to say is, what did I want to say? Oh, yes. Be good people, do good things, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace! This is wonderful. This is a fun game. I'm digging this. I don't even know if I can call this a game, but it is what it is. And that's all.